a chance to work with these calculators, I need to first make sure they are all working properly. Would somebody get us started by giving us a 2-digit number, please? How about a 2-digit number? 39. And another 2-digit number, please. 41. Multiply 39 times 41. Make sure you get 1,599 exactly where the calculators are not working. Are all of your calculators working? Give them a round of applause. Now, notice that took some of you just a little bit of time to get your answer. I'll give you a shortcut for multiplying even faster on the calculator. There's something called the square of a number, which most of you know is taking a number and multiplying it by itself. For instance, 5 squared would be 25. 6 squared would be 36. 73 squared would be something else. Right. Now, most of these calculators have little shortcuts for squaring numbers. I'm not sure about this one. Sometimes you press 5 times equals. Format error. Okay, so you would do it the long way, 5 times 5. Okay, so you all know how to square numbers on your calculators? Okay, what I'm going to try and do now is to square, in my head, 3 2-digit numbers faster than they can do on their calculators, even using the shortcut method. What I'll ask is 3 people here in front, 1, 2, 3, each yell out a 2-digit number, and if you would square the first, the second, and the third one, I will try and race you to the answer. So quickly, a 2-digit number, please. 33 squared, okay, next. 69 squared, and one more. 48. Would you call out your answers, please? 1089. 4761. Give them a round of applause. Let me try to take this one step further. I'm going to try to square some 3-digit numbers this time. I won't even write these down. I'll just call them out as they're called out to me. Anyone at all call out a 3-digit number? Anyone on our panel verify the answer? If I get the answer right, give me a thumbs up. If I make a mistake, let me know and I'll try and fix it. A 3-digit number, go ahead.
117.
117 squared is 13,689. 13689, yes, thumbs up, good. How about another 3-digit number, sir? 953 is 908,209. 908,209, excellent. One more 3-digit number, go ahead. 399 is 159,201. Thank you. Try to take this one step further. I'm going to try to square a 4-digit number this time. Now, I'm not going to beat you to the answer on this one, but I will try to get the answer right. To make this a little bit more random, let's use 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each call out a single digit between 0 and 9. That will be the 4-digit number that I'll square. Go ahead. 4, 7, 7, 8. 4, 7, 7, 8. Let's take a little bit of time, so bear with me. 22 million. 829,284. Good. Thank you very much. I have to square a 5-digit number, and I can, but unfortunately, some calculators cannot. What can you do? Although I think yours can, yeah, but I'll talk to you later about that. In the meanwhile, let me conclude the first part of my show by trying something a little trickier. Now let's take, what I'd like each of you to do is to choose any one of the numbers from this board, either 1089, 4761, or 2304. Don't tell me which one. You can each choose your own. All right? Some of you may use the same one. That's fine. All right, so enter one of those numbers on the calculator. And then I want you to do is take that number and multiply it by any 3-digit number that you like. But don't tell me what you're multiplying by. Just multiply it by any random 3-digit number. So you should have as an answer either a 6-digit or possibly a 7-digit number. How many digits are in your answer? There are 6 or 7 digits? 7? You have 7, and you have 7. Is there any possible way that I could know what 7-digit numbers they have? Say no.
No.
And I shall attempt the impossible, or at least the improbable. What I'd like each of you to do is to call out for me any 6 of your 7 digits, any 6 of them, in any order you'd like. 1 digit at a time, I shall try and determine the digit you've left out. So starting with your 7-digit number, call out any 6 of them, please.
You're trying to tell me something? Where's the third?
Oh, yeah, but you called out 6, you call out all 7 of your digits. All right, call out just 6 of the 7 digits. All right. 7, 2, 3, 6, 0, that's 5, 2. Did you leave out the number 7? Good, that's 1. You've got a 7-digit number, call any 6 of yours loud and clear so they can hear you in the back.
5, 4, 4, 4, 6, 3.
Did you leave out the number 1? Yes, that's 2. The odds of me getting all 3 of these right by random guessing would be 1 in 1,000, 10 to the 3rd power. Okay, any 6 of yours, really scramble them up this time.
2, 3, 6, 5, 2.
Well, I heard 5 numbers. Did you leave out the number 1? Let me hear them again. You got a 7-digit number? Call out 6 of those 7 one more time. You can go different ones if you want. 8, 6, 2, 1, 2, 3. Did you leave out the number 5? Excellent. Let's give all 3 of these people. For my next number, I'd like to present something we mathematicians refer to as magic squares. Now, how many of you out there do Sudoku every once in a while? You can think of magic squares as like Sudoku on steroids. Now, I have done such an extensive study on magic squares that I'd like to create one for all of you right before your very eyes. But for this, I'll need another assistant, someone here I do not know, and how about you? What's your name? Let's give Beatrice a nice round of applause. Over on this side, is that B-E-A-T-R-I-C-E? Beatrice, let me ask you another question, and if it's too personal, I can change the question. Beatrice, are you willing to share with us your birthday, including the year? Great. Beatrice, what is your birthday? June 20th, that was my anniversary. 1997. 6/20/97. Okay. Now, if we were to add the numbers in your birthday together, let's see, 6 plus 20 is 26, plus 9 is 35, plus 7 is 42. Oh, another favorite number of mine. So 42 becomes your magic number. Now, what I'm going to try and do, Beatrice, is to fill out this box in such a way as to get your magic number appearing here as much as I possibly can. This will take me a couple of seconds, so bear with me. I think that works. Beatrice, would you choose for us any row? Row number 2, 3, or 4, which would you like? 3. All right, class, together. 8 plus 10 is 18. Plus 19 is 37. 7 plus 5 is 42. You have 6, 26, 35, 42, 8, 16, 21, 42, 20, 24, 33, 42. Would you choose a column, Beatrice? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 2. All right, class. 20 plus 8 is 28. Plus 10 is 38. Plus 4 is 42. You have 6, 14, 22, 42, 9, 14, 23, 42, 7, 28, 43, 42. How about that? I decided that since this was your magic square, based on your birthday, at no extra charge, I would give you these diagonals as well. Check it out here. 20 plus 10 is 30, plus 5 is 35, plus 7 is 42, 6, 14, 33, 42. But I didn't stop there either. I decided since this was for Beatrice, wouldn't it be great if we could get these 4 in the center to add up as well? Check it out here. 8 plus 5 is 13, plus 19 is 32, plus 10 is 42. But did I stop there? No. Beatrice, you may have noticed, I corner. And I did that so I could get these 4 squares. 6 plus 20 is 26, plus 8 is 34, plus 8 is 42 to add up. And I figured, heck, as long as we got that group of 4, let's have a party. We may as well get this group of 4. 9, 16, 37, 42, 8, 42, 42, 42. But did I stop there? No. Did I stop there? No. Because you may have noticed, I realized we also got this group of 4, 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 this group of 4. I apologize, Beatrice. I was not able to get this group of 4 nor that group of 4 to add up, but I had to do it that way if I was going to get these 4 in the corners. I knew that would be important to you. 6, 13, 22, 42. But wait, here's the cool part. Not only do those 4 numbers in the corners add to 42, if you look at them closely, you'll see we have 6, 20, 97. They didn't give your birthday. Speaking of birthdays, by any chance, does anyone here happen to know the day of the week that they were born on? Think you know your actual birthday? Raise your hand. All right, starting with you. What year, if I may? 95. And what month? December what? 23rd. Was that a Saturday? Yes, good. Somebody else. How about you, sir? What year?
95.
95. And the month?
November.
November what?
22nd.
22nd. Was that a Wednesday? Yes, good. How about you? What year? 72. And the month? September what? 11. Was that a Monday? Good. How about yours? What year? 96. And the month? Thank you very much. January what? Here perhaps does not know the day of the week they were born but would like to find out. Right? So your hand go up first. Now, of course, if you don't know what it is, I could just make up an answer and you have to believe me. And I'd be within 3 days for sure. But you know, there are apps for everything these days. And here's one that will actually do the trick. I'll ask one of you to help me out here. I'll just open it up. So just type in the year, and it's all self-explanatory. What year was it, first of all? 1996, so type in here 1996. And what month? January, press the January button. January what? 3rd, I believe, was a Wednesday. Can you confirm it was a Wednesday? I'll tell you what, as long as you have the app with you, let's try something more of a challenge. The app will go as far into the future as the year 3000 and as far into the past as 1600. It gets below that, but then we get off the Gregorian calendar and that trips me up a little bit. Okay, so give me a year, any year between 1600 and 3000. What year would you like? 1723, okay. And what month? July what? 5th. Was that a Monday? And I think it was cloudy too. Thank you very much. Are there any questions?
Ow.
Lots of them. All right, well, good. Ow. All right. Well, because I only have 20 minutes up here on stage, it's all going to be about wow. But if you're interested in how, let me do a very quick commercial. I am breaking a TED rule, but you'll see it's for a very good cause. If you're interested in learning how to do all the mental math that you've seen me do up here, and figure out the birthdays, and memorize numbers, all that good stuff, I have a DVD course that sells normally for $200, created by the Great Courses. I normally sell this for $40, but because I'm in front of an audience of students, I'm selling it just today for $30, and all $30 that you pay goes to this event. I'm donating all the proceeds to this event. Okay? On the math that you're going to learn in school, from algebra to calculus. I've got a mathematics course on games and puzzles, discrete mathematics. So I've got them all at exceptionally low prices, and all proceeds will go to this event. Now, Diana, come here, Diana. You have the TED Talk that you're not going to hear today is everything that Diana has gone through to bring this event to life. You all paid $10 for a day full of inspirational lectures, and we are creating a tip jar, a tip box that Diana's going to have, and she's going to be holding on to it for any donations that you want to give to show your appreciation to her. She has gone through so many hardships. I can't mention any names because I don't know the names, but people who have not come through, money that has been promised that isn't appearing. I mean, she and her team are taking a lot of money out of their pockets to bring you today's event. Even if you just give $5 for the free t-shirts you're going to get at the end, you really owe it to her. Diana, I'm going to start the donation with $100. And then there's a forum where you can mingle with all of us speakers and panelists. And I'm going to try to square a 5-digit number, requiring, if you've got a big calculator, bring it out. But to make my job more interesting for you, as well as for me, I'm going to do this last problem thinking out loud. So you can actually, honestly hear what's going on in my mind while I do a calculation of this size. Let's create a 5-digit number. How about 5 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each give me a single digit. That'll be the 5-digit number that I'll square. Okay, start. What's that? 7. Someone else. 6. How about another one? 5. 8. 1. 76,581 squared. Let me explain to you how I'm going to attempt this problem. I'm going to break the problem down into 3 parts. I'll do 76,000 squared plus 581 squared plus 76,000 times 581 times 2. Add all those numbers together and with any luck arrive at the answer. Now let me recap. Thank you. While I explain something else. While I do this last calculation, you will hear certain words in addition to numbers creep into the calculation. This is a phonetic code, a memory device that I use that allows me to convert numbers into words. I store them as words and later on retrieve them as numbers. I know it sounds complicated, it's not. I just don't want you to think you're seeing something out of Rain Man here. It's definitely a method to my madness. One last instruction for my judges with calculators. Now, who's got an answer? A few of you should have a 10-digit number beginning with 5, ending with 1. In between, I don't know yet. There's at least a 50% chance that I'll make a mistake somewhere in between. If I do, don't tell me what the mistake is. Just say you're close or something, and I'll try and figure it out, which can be pretty entertaining in itself. If, however, I am right, whatever you do, don't keep it to yourselves. Make sure everybody knows that I got the answer right, because this is my big finish, okay? So without any more stalling, I am stalling a little bit. Here we go. I'll start the problem in the middle with 76 times 581. Now 76 times 500 is 38,000. 76 times 81, 684 times 9, 6,156. 6,156 to 38,000 is 44,156. Double that to get 88,312. 88,312 becomes Fife Mitten, which is this times 2, I hope. Fife Mitten. Okay, next I do 76 squared, which is 5776, so I can say 5 billion. Take the 776, add that to Fife. 776 plus 776 plus 88 is 864 million. Mitten. Okay, finally we do 581 squared, that's 600 times 562 plus 19 squared, 337,561. Latch it, if I need a latch it, take the 337, add that to Mitten to get 649,561.